Kristen. You're not in labor. You're having what's called Braxton Hicks contractions. And I'll tell you, in the last month, they can really feel like the real thing.
Can I go home?
You know what? I'd rather you wait for John to get here, because I don't want you driving home alone, okay? Tell you what, we're going to give John a call, and we'll let him know you're here. So you stay put, and I'll be right back.
Hold on, Doc.
Take it easy. Come on, we're almost there.
I'm sorry. I'm just really anxious to get to Kristen and find out what is going on here.
Well, I know you can't tell John what I've just told you because you can't break the seal of the confessional.
No. The seal of the confessional is inviolable. But I won't marry you until you tell John what you've done. I won't be a party to this fraud.
I'll just have to find somebody who will.
You can never find the happiness you seek with John if you deceive him into marriage. And no priest will grant you absolution until you right the many wrongs you've done.
Father, I can't lose John.
I fear you've already lost him, Kristen. And you're dangerously close to losing your immortal soul. I'll leave you alone to think. And I'll pray that you find the strength to make your peace with God.
I'll make my peace with God. Just not right now. Susan's gonna have that baby. John and I will be married. And if everybody just keeps their wits about them, it'll all work out just fine. You'll see, Father.
So, Kristen, you can go into labor any day now. So here's the deal. I want you to call me the minute you feel anything, okay? And I don't mind false alarms. So, you can take off when John gets here. But call me.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I just gotta get out of here before something else goes wrong.
Oh, excuse me. Hope we're not too late.
Wait.
Dr. Robbins?
John, hey, I'm glad you're here.
How are Kristen and the baby?
Kristen isn't in labor. She was having Braxton Hicks contractions, so... John, it's okay. Everything is great. My nurse tried to call, but she couldn't get a hold of you.
Yeah.
Oh, we must have been in the car, I guess.
May I see her, please?
Absolutely. She's in the exam room.
Oh, thanks. Kristen? She's not here. Why'd she leave? Oh, I don't understand it, Doc. Why would Kristen leave the hospital if she knew I was on my way?
Behaving strangely lately.
What are you two talking about?
How'd you get back here so fast?
What do you mean?
We know where you were. We know what you were doing.
Oh. Yeah. Were you able to help Sean fix his car, honey? Okay, stop staring at me like that, please.
It isn't possible.
What?
That you could have come home and changed your clothes already.
Home From
The hospital.
the hospital.
Come on, Kristen. I was told you were having contractions. You thought you were in labor, for crying out loud.
I saw you. I was there. I spoke to Dr. Robbins about you.
And Doc came and told me by the time I got to the hospital, you'd already gone.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you leave?
Excuse me, it's my cell phone. Sorry. Hello?
Oh, thank goodness I got a hold of you finally, Kristen. It's Susan.
Yes?
I was having contractions, Kristen, so I had to go to the hospital. Now, it was just a false alarm, mind you, but the doctor made me stay, and he told the nurse to call John.
No, I do not want to switch my long-distance carrier. And I don't appreciate you calling so late. Honestly, those long-distance phone services are so incredibly rude, I can't believe it.
Don't change the subject. Why did you leave the hospital when John was on his way over?
My contractions just stopped.
Sweetheart, this is my child, too. You have no idea what I went through when Doc told me you were in labor.
Marlena, why did you go telling John anything like that when you didn't know what was going on for sure? Honey, I just didn't want to tell you anything until I knew for sure I was in labor. Sorry. You understand, don't you, why I didn't tell you?
Just promise me that you'll never do that to me again, please.
I promise.
Knucklehead.
Honey, I'm kind of tired. I think I'm going to go up to bed.
All right, I'll go with you. Come on.
Okay. Good night, Marlena.
She always has some explanation for her peculiar behavior. But she is hiding something. Some secret. I've got to find out what it is. Good morning, John.
Hey, morning, Doc.
Is that for Kristen?
Well, you know, you gotta sleep right and you gotta eat right the last weeks before the baby comes.
Yeah. How was she doing? Any more contractions?
No. Last night was just a false alarm.
Odd that she didn't call you when she thought she was going into labor. I mean, you being the father and all.
Yeah, it is odd, but I know why she did it.
You do? Why?
Well, I know there's been something going on with Crystal, and I finally figured out what it is.
Oh, what is it? So, John, what do you think you know about Kristen?
I know why Kristen went into false labor. She was upset over things Laura said to her last night at Jennifer's house.
What did Laura say?
All kinds of things. Starting with the fact that she claimed Stefano held her captive at the Blake house.
Stefano was
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead, I know.
But he has come back from the grave before now, hasn't he?
You know, I was thinking about that at first, too. So I was willing to listen to what Laura had to say, and she had plenty to say. She claims that Stefano was with Peter.
Peter.
Peter. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, we all know that. We saw the body. But she went even further. She says that she remembers Kristen being there with Stefano and Peter at the Blake house, and they were all plotting to do some terrible things to her.
Kristen was the first name that Laura said when she regained consciousness.
I don't know why Laura keeps focusing on Kristen. I mean, Kristen's such a good person. She's Jennifer's friend. She wouldn't hurt anybody, let alone Laura. So, you can understand why Kristen would be so upset that it might trigger some sort of a false labor.
Yeah. I'm going over to see Laura right now.
It'd be a good idea. Give her my best, right?
Sure.